I'm in more or less the same position as I was yesterday because, well, my foot's still sore, so keeping it up's still good, and I honestly kind of like this position for doing it, and I'm also wearing the same t-shirt. I could have filmed this yesterday, saved myself a lot of time and effort, especially considering I didn't get up until midday because, you know, I was up late watching Mania, and Mania again tonight because it's 2 fucking days. Which, honestly, I'm rather it's 2 days than 2 days of, like, 3.5 hours to 4 hours than 1 day of 7 to 8 hours. Because it was getting ridiculous. Like, they keep saying, it's the first WrestleMania, too big for just one night. And, like, no, the last 2 or 3 has been too big for one night, but you were trying to squeeze it in anyway. The Boneyard match was good, wasn't it? Should we get into the days? Because there's a fucking lot of them again. Why? Why are there so many at the beginning of April? I had such a terrible time reading through these beforehand because just like there's so many I can't focus on this shit. Anyway, let's get into them. I'm going to continue to go down the list because there's so many. First Contact Day. I'm assuming it's an aliens thing. This is one of those ones I'm going to have to check, isn't it? Yes, it's an aliens thing. Okay, I don't know why people don't believe in aliens. As far as we've defined aliens. We've defined aliens as anything that doesn't come from this planet. Actually, that's another point of qualification. This planet is Terra, as far as celestial body going, but it is our Earth. Earth refers to home planet, not the name of this planet. Earth is home planet. Good, now that's back out the way. Let's go back to aliens. How do you think there's not aliens? The universe is nigh infinite. It's as close to infinite as you can physically possibly get, and it's technically ever expanding. I say technically because it's also technically at some point going to stop expanding and then start coming in again. At least that's what some scientists believe. And we're not going to survive that. And I don't just mean in our lifetime, I mean in our solar system's lifetime. That is cycles and cycles and cycles away. Gold Star Spouse Day. I don't remember what this is. I remember what it's not, and I will explain what that's not the one I wanted to pick. My first reading of Gold Spouse Day, I immediately assume... Because you got I've heard the term before, Gold Star Lesbian, which is where the concept comes from, which is... So, you know, a woman that's only ever been with a woman. So, assumedly the same thing tried. So, if you had you know, Gold Star heterosexual, only ever done something... So, you know, people of the opposite gender, you know, so on and so forth. So I would have imagined a Gold Star spouse to be someone that, you know, the type of, you know, when you, like, you first go out with someone and then that's the only person you date, that's the only person you end up marrying, like, you hit the jackpot first go. It's not what it is. It's... I'm just going to read the first line. Gold Star Spouse Day on April 5th honors the surviving loved ones of military service members killed in the line of duty. There you go. That's what they're actually defining it as. But I read the phrase Gold Star Spouse and immediately thought, oh, that's actually kind of sweet. Like the idea of celebrating people that, you know, maybe not quite the love at first sight thing, but did very much, you know, fell for someone, stayed with that person, and just rocked that out for the whole time, and maybe not did anything with anyone else, because I think that restrictions may be too unfair. But, you know, consistent romantic relationship. One consistent romantic relationship, because if we can define the difference between romantic relationship and sexual relationship as far as, like, okay, I can be asexual but very romantic, or I can be aromantic and very, like, we can define those two things. I feel like we should be able to define them differently as far as every other thing. Anyway, moving on, because this video is already like 5 minutes. Well, it's not, because I know there's at least like 20 seconds at the beginning cut off. National Caramel Day. Caramel is good. Caramel is good. We've had caramel days before, I think, because I remember talking about salted caramel. National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Most of the deep dish pizza I've had is good, but most of the deep dish pizza I've had is Pizza Hut deep dish pizza, which is British Pizza Hut, because I've had American Pizza Hut once, and it was okay, but it's definitely not as good. And British Pizza Hut isn't that great. Readjusted so I can put my foot up more. I should readjust the camera as well so I'm more in frame. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Oh god. National Flash Drive Day. Now I've got to ask you people, how do you have so much trouble putting the flash drive in. Like, there's all these jokes on the internet about getting it in the first time, not being able to get it in on the first try. And I don't understand, because I've basically never had this problem. Look inside the thing. There's one side that has a thing, and you'll notice there's the same in the port. If those two are the same side, it's not going to go in, because those two things are going to stop, they're going to hit, they're going to stop. You need them to slide across each other. It's quite easy. I don't know why you're having so much trouble. And if you're doing it in the dark, it's your own fucking fault. National Go for Broke Day. I wanted to try and find a version of the Go for Broke board game on tabletop. I couldn't find one, and then even then I would have to get people online to do stuff, and we're pretty bad at that. I also don't really remember the rules because I haven't played it for a while. My grandparents had it. They had it at their house. They probably still do somewhere, and it was one of the things I played as a child. I remember the stocks, like the stock exchange thing, not quite working properly. And I don't know if it was because of the way it was made or just because it wasn't the mechanic wasn't very good. National Nebraska Day. I forgot to pull the flag back up onto the main screen on there because I was talking to people on Discord about stupid D&D plans to make a Thunderdome. But I remember it being blue, so more blue fucking flags. Blue and gold? Or at very least blue and yellow? It was describing itself as an emblem or something. Not a flag, but whatever. And had some smithing going on and a train. This is all me doing it from memory because I can't be arsed looking it up on my phone and don't want to have to walk over there because the whole reason why I'm over here, one of the whole reasons why I'm over here is because my foot fucking hurts. National Raisin Spice Bar Day, a thing that I haven't heard of but just makes me want rum and raisin fudge. National Read a Roadmap Day, so you can remember what it's like to have to navigate outside while you're stuck in here or in there, I guess. This is a weird one. And finally, the first Sunday in April is Geologist's Day, which is an interesting job. What do you want to do when you grow up, Timmy? I want to look at rocks. I want to look at rocks. I want to study rocks. I want to find rocks. I don't want to be the person taking the rocks up. I want to be the person analysing the rocks, yeah. Carbon dating and crystallized forms and stuff. There's some really cool stuff that comes out of geology, but being a geologist is such a weird career. I can understand. I want to be a paleontologist. I want to look at fossils. That I can understand a child saying. A child going, I want to be a geologist. I want to look at rocks. It's not got the same gravitas to it, does it? I'm sure this isn't going to be good in frame when I'm trying to sit up again. Reframe. Get Kevin back in the shot. There we go. Those were all the days. I'm just sitting back up because that was getting uncomfortable. And because I need to do an outro where I ask you to subscribe, tell you to share the video, because that one's more important, because YouTube doesn't share shit. It doesn't spread shit. It should do. Its one job is to get people, get people to see videos. It doesn't. It gets mad at people for putting certain things on, and then promotes people that put even worse things on. They're not good at their job. They're fully aware of it. They're fully aware. They sent there was apparently an email that went to some of the bigger YouTubers that was just an April Fool's joke of them fixing the thing. And then it ended with April Fools! And everyone was just like, you're acknowledging the problem and making a joke about the problem, but not fucking fixing it. That helps no one. This is why I hate April Fool's Day. The jokes are tired. It's either a tired joke. There is the odd thing that's generally funny, but most of the time it's just tired jokes and people disappointing people or annoying people. I do like Jackbox put out a video this year based on the thing, because last year they announced a game as part of the Jackbox Party Pack, which was which was something to do with helping grandma or something. They then this year on April 2nd put out a video which ended with them going, wait, no, it's April 2nd? So we actually have to make this game now? So that I think is going to be interesting. Like, and the game sounds like it's going to be interesting and weird. I'm interested. I'm looking forward to see the mechanics of that one. That might be quite fun. But that's a good use of April Fool's Day, and it's using April Fool's Day to not do an April Fool's bit. I really don't like April Fool's Day. I haven't for a very long time. It's one of those days I just don't like because it's just stupid. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. This is just making the video longer, and the longer the video is, the more effort I have to put into editing. So again, yes, subscribe. Share the video because of all the reasons I just mentioned. Embrace the chaos. I mean, if you're here, especially if you're this far into the video, you've probably done that. It's getting weird and mad, and that's kind of what I'm here for. And let's change the world. Let's get together. Let's make this place better. That's the end goal, and it will always be the end goal. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, friends. Hopefully the second day of Mania is going to be good. Gotta get up again now.